Hey guys, how's it going? We're back with some Disney. So I just have the live stream going. Well, it's not live, it's the VOD of the live stream. But they did a showcase yesterday. I was going to stream it yesterday, but I had a bunch of stuff to do. So we're going to watch it today. And then I'll hop in the game and we'll do some Halloween decorating. And there'll also be a Halloween stream tomorrow as well, just in case you're wondering. So I guess we'll bypass this timer. I almost don't want to because I've been doing like little trivia and I like it. Very, very smart move. That probably was really good for viewers during the live. But we are going to bypass it. Okay. See what new stuff they got. For sure one will be the next DLC because Rift in Time has been over for a while. Which I gotta get putting the last video up on the channel. Well, it's the last 3. But, you know, due to the personal issues I told you about, you know, a few days ago, I paused all my editing, so I haven't edited a damn thing in like a week.
Hey Valley Villagers, welcome to the Disney Dreamlight Valley 2024 Showcase stream. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Ryan.
Is it loud enough?
Excited to give you behind the magic
Make it
look
louder.
at what's coming next for the game.
So what do we have in store for you today? We're thrilled to introduce some of the amazing folks on the team, reflect on this incredible past year of free updates, and the Disney Dreamlight Valley, a Rift in Time.
I don't know why it always like turns on the caption. Every time. Always turns it on. Like, YouTube, why do you do that to me? But I'll keep it on in case someone viewing this needs it.
Expansion Pass. We'll also look ahead at some of the exciting developments on the horizon.
And make sure to tune in for the full stream as well. It'll be bursting with surprise reveals and exclusive teasers that you won't want to miss.
Kicking things off, we're starting this celebration by reflecting on one of the best parts of Disney Dreamlight Valley, you, our community.
Of course.
And thank you for joining us today and living magically with us and alongside some of your favorite Disney and Pixar characters. Let's dive into how you've shaped this journey with the inclusion of community-driven features, some arriving a lot sooner than you might expect.
Could it be the money we spend in the shop? Is that how we drove it?
There is a corner of my own valley that is inspired in part by our fans' designs. But what I love is seeing their reactions to each update, exploring and relating to the stories that each new character brings.
And just like last year, we've brought along some clips that show off our past year of updates, just as we see it through the community.
I'm just gonna say, there's only one character that needs to be added in this game, and I swear if I don't hear about that character in this showcase, I'm gonna be pissed. And that is a Lady. As in Lady and the Tramp. They can both come in, but like, Lady better be in here. Just saying.
These eyes.
And if she's not, she better be in the yearly
Heiße Jack Skellington,
roadmap.
Willkommen! Okay, hat's geklappt, wunderbar.
Well, you see, I'm the president of the Oogie Boogie fan club. What?
Monsters Inc.
I love it. Look how cute she looks. Look at her.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nobody's sad.
Hot
that
take
it has
come
to
from
break
a
them with
streamer,
hands.
but I don't care about the streamers. Can we just move on to like the actual content?
We're matching. Oh my god. Oh.
We're gonna make. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
They're, like, changing it from the.
Dozens of exciting furniture.
Sure to tune into the
I really don't
That's
care
the
about
first
that
redemption
shit.
code we have
Okay,
to
let's
share
go.
with everyone watching the stream. Add some celebratory style to your avatar by redeeming the code on screen for a pair of Dreamlight thigh-high socks and Dreamlight.
Hold on. Lucky for you. Actually, I do not have any paper. Oh, I'll write on the back of this one. Because we'll redeem that today. Because we'll hop into game after this. Okay.
Like crew socks to wear in-game.
Use these steps to redeem the code and be sure to tune into the full stream for additional code reveals.
Since this time last year, we've introduced 2 new realms, 13 new characters, and dozens of exciting furniture and wardrobe items across 6 free updates and the Disney Dreamlight Valley, a Rift in Time expansion pass. As always, if you have a suggestion or feedback for the game, don't hesitate to let us know on one of our social media accounts or by joining our official Discord server.
Up next, we've got another community manager, Courtney, and our game manager, Guillaume, to give you all the deets on our upcoming free update and maybe some of those aforementioned quality of life improvements that you can expect coming to your valleys very soon.
Thanks for joining me today to take a deep dive into the next free content update coming to the Valley.
Hello!
Thanks for having us.
So last year around this time, we revealed Jack Skellington and the Pumpkin King Returns update. As you likely guessed from our last roadmap, Sally from Disney Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas will join him, bringing her signature patchwork style to the Valley as part of the So Delightful update.
After hunting for dolls and experimenting on night shards with Jack, what can we expect from Sally's adventures in the Valley?
Well, having lost her way outside the Valley, players will team up with Jack to make sense of Sally's creepy-crawly messengers as they craft a plan to reunite with her. Then as Sally gets comfortable in the Valley, you'll help her set up a macabre date night, embrace the art of quilting, and puzzle out her latest premonition, among other things.
So as far as Sally's friendship rewards go, what can players expect?
Well, inspired by our sense of style, you can expect tons of patterns across clothing items and furniture. From stripped socks to a bed featuring Sally's iconic patchwork aesthetic, these rewards just scream Sally.
Now, it wouldn't be a Disney Dreamlight Valley update without a new star path. What can we expect from the theme this time around?
Well, this winter we'll be embracing the ethereal sides of the season. You'll get to step into your own personal...
I'm just gonna say, they should have brought Sally in, like, this month. Just saying. Yeah, you gotta bring her in either this month, which clearly they're not. It's, you know, a little late. Or Christmas. Yeah, so if I don't see her by Christmas,
fairy tale with ice-adorned furniture,
then you
and
failed.
bring a sense of whimsy to your dream stop submissions with a wand that produces snowflakes.
Well, there's never been a better time to join the Valley, especially now, as I know the team's been cooking up something particularly special with this update. Isn't that right, Guillaume?
That's right. As part of the So Delightful update, we're introducing a feature called Floating Islands. These act as additional spaces parallel to the valley, where players can decorate and let their creativity run free.
So you could almost think of these as extensions of the current biome?
I hope that means we can move the ponds finally, because they annoy me when it comes to decorating.
Exactly. Each biome in the valley will have a floating islands counterpart, retaining the same theme and ambience, but it will start as a clean slate. We plan to roll this out over time, and we'll kick things off with 4 floating islands in the So Delightful update. Like biomes in the valley, they will be purchasable with Dreamlight. And even better, each floating island will have objects limit independent from those in the valley, making them perfect for exploring your creativity and seeing how far you can go with your decorating skills.
We've also seen how driven our community is to connect, so it was equally important to us to ensure that this creativity could be shared. So yes, you will be able to travel to floating islands during valley visits.
How big are these spaces?
From a scale perspective, our intention is for each of these floating
Not gonna lie, I don't even use their valley visit feature. Yep. I attempted the first week, and things were really kind of wonky that week because it was new. And after that, I was just kind of done with it.
floating islands to feel comparable in size to their valley counterparts, once you've taken out immovable features. Ultimately, the goal is to offer ample space to create without them feeling overwhelming.
Just mention the ponds.
We will have more to share about the exact size of the floating islands a little closer to launch.
And any furniture, decorations, or houses you've collected, as well as villagers you've befriended, will be totally accessible on these islands, and you won't have to worry about tidying up. Instead, the focus will be on empowering you with the creativity-focused options you've come to love.
We have one more piece of big news to share regarding a feature update.
Oh, in addition to floating islands?
Yes. We're improving upon how players can decorate in a huge way. Currently, item rotation is locked to the 4 cardinal directions. We've been impressed with our community's creative drive, and it has inspired us to add even greater control when placing items by increasing to 16 points of rotation.
And this feature won't just apply to furniture. You'll be
I
able
like
to
that
more
one.
freely rotate buildings, landscaping items, resources like flowers, and even dropped items like prepared dishes. Our plan is to continue building upon this feature over time, including extending the support to fences and paths.
When will players be able to get their hands on these features in the rest of the update?
We are excited to share that the So Delightful update will be released free for all players on December 4th, 2024.
Okay, you didn't
Speaking of
fail.
release date, I feel like there was one more thing you wanted to unveil.
Looking ahead to next year, we're excited to share the free content roadmap for the first half of 2025. In the first 3 updates of early next year, we're excited to bring some beloved characters to the Valley. There are 2 I know have been among
that's
the top in community
definitely
requests, and it's
Jasmine.
safe to say I'm right there with them.
And this is just a first look at what we have in store. With such a rich history of Disney and Pixar stories to draw from, there are so many exciting characters yet to come. I've been tidying myself over by hosting tea parties in the Valley, so I can't wait until we can share what the team's got in the cards for that spring update. How about you, Ryan?
I'm excited to see what Secret Skull Rock might hold. After all, I know this has been a
Me
hot
too.
topic among the community, but most importantly, I can't wait to see what all of our players are most excited about. But with that, I really appreciate you both taking the time to chat today. Changing gears from free content updates, I think it's about time we visited a new land of mythical proportions.
Welcome to the Storybook Vale. Lately, life here hasn't been so happily ever after. But it wasn't always like this. Once upon a time, the Storybook Vale was a land made up of legendary stories, where myths and fairy tales sprang to life. Until one day, powerful villains stole it away and twisted it to their image. But their wicked nature didn't keep them friendly for long. Their hunger for power tore the veil apart. But all is not lost forever. Explore this magical world floating in the sky.
To be fair, they're not a surprise because we saw them at the end of the DLC. Like, yeah, it was easy to guess the villains.
Discover an enchanted artifact. Capture treasured tales that have taken on a life of their own. Unravel mythic riddles and reveal their hidden secrets. Rekindle old friendships. Rediscover long-lost fables. And help old friends come back together again. Disney Dreamlight Valley. The Storybook Vale, Part 1, launches November 20.
It's kind of close. A month?
Launching on November 20th, Part 1 of Disney Dreamlight Valley, The Storybook Vale invites players to make use of their Stardust port once again to be whisked away to the Vale. Our second expansion pass gives players a whole new adventure full of new friends, quests, biomes, and even more surprises. Joining us now to share more on the narrative and game design of Disney Dreamlight Valley, The Storybook Vale, are some familiar faces from our last showcase, Josh and Calixta. Welcome.
Hello.
Happy to be here.
I'm sure everyone is buzzing with questions after seeing that amazing trailer. To kick things off, could you share some more insights into the direction behind creating another expansion pass?
Of course. So expansion passes let us recapture the feeling that we gave players the first time they stepped into the valley, telling a whole new story with new villagers to meet, mysteries to unravel, and biomes to make all your own. They're a great way for us to deliver just a huge amount of content to players.
And many of our players have interacted with the first expansion pass, Disney Dreamlight Valley: A Rift in Time, which was explored in 3 acts. Should they be looking forward to a similar rollout with this new one?
So for this expansion, we chose to do 2 parts with more content in each. We saw player feedback around the time to reach the conclusion of the story and get Jafar, and with this new format, you'll get just as much content without as long of a wait. But
I'm just gonna say, while Jafar took a long ass time to like start up and kind of complete, and then you had to wait for an update before you could like bring him in, his questline was badass. Yeah, he definitely is. I think he might be my favorite questline, to be fair. But it was a nuisance to get him. And as much as a nuisance he was, I hope they have another nuisance, because it's the nuisance characters that like stand out in your mind and like give you the better memories. Yeah. So, you know, I hope this 2 instead of 3-parter doesn't take away from like the amazing story they could do with all the characters, or one particular one.
just like with our first expansion, purchasing the Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale expansion pass will get you both parts as they become available.
More content, fewer cliffhangers? Count me in. Now it's time to spill the beans. What is the exciting story this
Count me in? What, do we not like cliffhangers? Because I love fucking cliffhangers. If it wasn't for cliffhangers, I probably would not watch as much TV as I do. Like, I can't believe she said that. No to cliffhangers? Wow.
So the Storybook
I'm
Vale
all
is
for
the place in your
cliffhangers.
heart where all your most treasured stories live. Once it hung in the sky above Dreamlight Valley, but during the forgetting, 2 Disney villains stole the veil away. For a time, Maleficent from Disney's Sleeping Beauty and Hades from Disney's Hercules ruled peacefully together over its 3 unique biomes, the Bind, Ever After, and Mythopia. But soon, a struggle for power between the Mistress of All Evil and the Lord of the Underworld tore the veil apart. As you can imagine, when you get those 2 egos together in a room, sparks literally fly.
Yes, and when the players arrive in the Vale, they'll find out that things aren't so happily ever after. Ink is spilling out of the very ground throughout the Vale, and other mysterious phenomena have begun to take hold. You'll meet with the Lore Keeper, a talking enchanted book who holds this world together. And while she won't tell many stories in her pages, the discord between Hades and Maleficent has scattered them, so only you can put them back together as you explore the Vale and get a little help from new friends along the way.
Speaking of new friends, we were all treated to a glimpse of some of the villagers who will hopefully join us on our adventures and later our valleys. I'm sure I'm not the only one curious as to what you can tell us about our new friends.
Well, I'm happy to share that part 1 of the Storybook Vale will bring with it 3 villagers for you to unlock. In the Bind, you'll find Merida from Disney and Pixar's Brave. Merida is such a fun character, and she seemed like the perfect new friend for the player. This fearless princess will act as your guide, helping you command your own fate and learn more about this new world.
And in Ever After, you'll meet with Flynn Rider from Disney Tango. This swashbuckling rogue will help you uncover a world of fairy tales. Flynn's personality is so exciting to play with. Just watch out when he puts on his smolder. For players who already befriended Rapunzel in Disney Dreamlight Valley A Rift in Time, look out for a special opportunity to reunite the 2.
And in Mythopia, you'll meet Hades from Disney's Hercules. Hades will help you to get to the bottom of a world of myths. And in my opinion,
Hades is the only one I
funniest
care about
characters
out of
ever
those
in a Disney
3.
movie, and he brings that same sense of humor to the game. Just watch out as he tries to make you his minion, because he's not exactly the greatest boss.
And of course, all these villagers will come with their own unique houses that you can move to the base game or to a floating island, if that's where you think they work best and want them to live.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna add Hades to my floating island full of villains.
I'll absolutely be making a Tangled-themed floating island to house both Flynn and Rapunzel. But I noticed you didn't mention anything about Maleficent.
While players might run into her in part 1, stay tuned for part 2 to solve all the mysteries of the
Yeah, we all know where that one's going, right? Maleficent is gonna be like Jafar was, where you see her right off the bat, but she requires the entire completion of the DLC. Yeah, that's a no-brainer right there. Yeah.
The Vale and welcome her to the Valley.
And that's not all. You can expect one more mysterious figure to join forces with players in part 2 of the Storybook Vale.
Aside from new friends helping us, is there anything else we can expect to aid us in piecing back together the Lore Keeper's stories?
Yes, players will have their neural net to aid them.
Why a net?
Well, the scatters pages from the Lore Keeper hasn't just scattered with the wind. They've come to life in the form of snippets, which are enchanted origami creatures that you have to capture. The snippets mostly hang out around the Vale, but watch out for a few special rare ones that will show up back in the Dreamlight Valley.
Can't believe how cute they are.
Plus, it's a reason for a new tool because, like, the Rift of Time gave us a new tool. So, yeah, that's a more it than anything. They probably first decided on a new tool, and then they decided afterwards what that tool was going to be and how it was going to be used. Yeah.
They're going to be tricky to catch.
Other than looking adorable flying around the Vale, each snippet will come with their own unique way to be captured that the player will need to figure it out.
And once you catch them, you can restore Disney and Pixar magic to the Lore Keeper's pages with a puzzle minigame. Each tale takes the form of a beautiful tapestry telling the story behind a classic Disney or Pixar film, and these tapestries can then serve as beautiful pieces of decor that players can use to furnish their in-game homes.
I can't wait to see the gallery spaces our players are going to design to showcase them. But speaking of designing, as I'm sure players are invested in where to place their home in-game, what can we look forward to when exploring the different biomes in the expansion?
Well, after seeing the feedback from our last expansion, we've improved the flow of unlocking the areas within the biome and how a player progression in turn affect their exploration of this fantastical new world. One of our main goals in crafting the Vale was to allow for easier and more inspired decorating for our decor-driving players. We've also added more magic with the introduction of prominent landmarks inspired by Disney and Pixar stories. But of course, our team delights in creating secrets for players to discover too. Throughout your journey to the Vale, you will uncover trials, special quests inspired by fairy tales and myths. They've become Scrabble-like pages in a book, and only the player can set them right using their full breadth of real tools, old and new.
And I'm sure our community is up for the challenge. With all you've shared, it sounds like there's still many mysteries waiting for us in the Vale. Thank you so much for joining us, you two.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Up next, we invite two members of the art team to the stage to share more on the world and artistic design of the Storybook Vale. But first, use the code on screen to claim a Dreamlight Bow headband in-game.
Hold up. Hold up. It's like the one good part of these live streams is all the codes you get. HB. What the fuck is that supposed to say? DDV Bow HB. What's the HB?
I'm joined by art director Steven and concept artist Yanon to dig into some of the inspiration behind the Storybook Vale.
Hey there.
Thanks for having us.
Why don't we start with quite literally the biggest artistic endeavor of the expansion pass, the biomes. Earlier, we were introduced to the Bind, Mythopia, and Ever After. Where did the inspiration for these biomes come from?
In many ways, the biome was born out of our team's collective love of stories. There's something special and uniquely cozy about curling up with a good book. So the decision to lean into dark academia and the cool yet cozy ambience of an autumnal forest just made sense.
And similarly, Mythopia, as you may have guessed from the name, is inspired by Greco-Roman culture and ancient myths. When you explore this biome, you'll walk through rolling fields of golden wheat, dotted with cypress trees, magenta florals, and ancient ruins. And you may also discover subtle clues that a certain god of the underworld has also been there.
Finally, there's Ever After. We drew a ton of inspiration from Scottish and Scandinavian folklore, while sprinkling in Fey mythology. The idea was to capture the feeling of a dark enchanted mushroom forest and windswept moorlands.
I don't know about you, but for me, one of the most exciting aspects of digging into new biomes is seeing just how they'll translate into clothing and furniture items. Could you share a sneak peek at what folks can expect?
Of course, self-expression is one of the main pillars of our game, so we love the idea of taking inspiration from the new biomes into player customization. Maybe you want to build a cozy library where you can read for hours, or you want to dress up as a Greek god or goddess, or design a magical mushroom fairy forest. I think that there's something for everyone here.
Speaking of expression, we wanted to take our commitment to aesthetic cohesion even further in the Storybook Vale. Not only will you find Scrooge McDuck's store and Cher and Me within this new world, but you'll also find their facades have been overhauled to better fit in with their biome surroundings.
You'll also want to keep an eye out for some new additions to Scrooge McDuck's store that will be available to owners of this new expansion pass.
Knowing just how much care you've put into the smaller details of the environment, I'd love to know if there's any landmarks that stood out to you.
Yes, well, speaking of those smaller details, we loved playing with scale in Ever After. In particular, there's a waterfall feature that's inspired by the Mad Hatter's Tea Party from Disney's Alice in Wonderland. I feel like this perfectly captures the whimsy of that biome.
The giant Hades statues in Mythopia is another imposing sight in game. Between that and
that
the
looks
design of Mount
amazing,
Olympus, which features flames that mirror Hades himself, I feel like these players will have a blast picking out the details we worked in.
What about snippets? Where did that idea come from?
The snippets are literal pieces of escaped stories torn from a book. When we were imagining how they may have escaped, we realized we wanted the snippets to have their own personalities. So the idea of origami animals or little paper creatures like a cute and fluttery bird or a silly little frog was created.
I love
so
that.
Are they
Speaking
animals
of cute
that
little animals, are
you
able to
collect?
share anything about the new animal companions coming this expansion?
Yeah.
Absolutely. As there will be 3 biomes arriving in the expansion pass, we'll be adding a unique critter to each, all with their own colour variants and puzzling catching mechanics. First of these soon-to-be animal companions for the players to find will be the owls in the bind.
And as a nod to Maleficent's rule of the land, players can find mini dragons in Ever After.
Cute.
And if that's not exciting enough, players can also find mini winged horses in Mythopia,
Aw.
drawing inspiration from Disney's
My Little
Fantasia.
Pony.
That's incredible. I know I'll be counting down the days until I can adventure with the
They're
mini
all
dragon
cute,
at my side. To wrap things up, however, any last details on new collectibles and resources?
As you've seen, the Storybook Vale's biomes are remarkable in their own ways, and the resources you can find in each are unique as well.
One of my favorite new additions are koi. They can be found in the bind along with sea wolf fish and delicious sea grapes.
How about you, Stephen? Any favorites?
I'm a big fan of the landscaping. Mythopia brings poppies, buried lightning strikes and bougainvillea, and Ever After is filled with bioluminescent moss and giant flora. There's also plenty of edible plants as well, ranging from green beans to porcini to more fantastical ones like ambrosia.
Well, I can't wait to see how our players react to them. With new resources, can we also expect to be cooking up new delectable dishes?
Definitely. We have dozens of new recipes arriving with the expansion pass, utilizing ingredients from both the Valley and the Vale.
Once again, thank you both so much for joining us today to dig into all the amazing art in Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale.
Thanks.
Thanks for having us.
Now, let's take a look at how you can get your hands on the expansion pass.
Money, obviously.
For those of you who've been following along on this magical journey and already own the base game, there
By
are 2 ways
forking
to
out
dive into
even
the Storybook
more.
Vale expansion pass.
Like a Rift in Time before it, the expansion pass will include a bundle of moonstones with your purchase. If you'd like to add a little extra magic, look no further than the Magical Edition, which offers even more moonstones,
Hey, Tristan.
a collection of
How's it
library and
going?
chic cosmetic items, and a truly adorable baby Pegasus.
Ooh, I
animal
like the
companion.
baby
If
Pegasus.
you're new or know a friend who would love to get into Disney Dreamlight Valley, these are great starting points. Between the Disney Dreamlight Valley base game, the Storybook Vale bundle, and the Enchanted Edition, you'll be able to choose what's
Funny enough, I actually advise all my friends not to play it because of the shop. Yeah, I always tell them it's the worst one and that it's worse than WoW. Yep. So that won't work over here. Yeah.
right for you.
And of course, we can't forget about those of you who take the time to dive into updates as soon as they arrive. We're excited to offer a special early adopter bonus for expansion pass owners. As we add new ways to begin or expand upon your Disney Dreamlight Valley experience, we'll soon say goodbye to the Gold Edition, which comes bundled with the base game, our first expansion pass, A Rift in Time, and an assortment of cosmetic items.
This edition will officially leave stores on November 20th at 5 a.m. Eastern
So can
Time.
new
We are
players
kicking off
still
our
buy
deepest sale of
the
Gold
old
Edition
shit
to
then?
date, so catch up on our first expansion, also on sale, while you wait for the Storybook Vale.
And there you have it. From a new expansion pass exploring myth and the stories that connect us, to floating islands that will open up.
Well,
all sorts of
hopefully
creativity
it's
in the valley. We're so glad you were able to join us
no
for all
more
the excitement of today's
expensive than
showcase.
the first
Remember to
DLC
redeem the
was.
2 codes we shared throughout this showcase, and the third and final one right here for unique
First one
Dreamlight
was
themed
like
items
40
in
bucks.
game.
And stay tuned to our social channels over the coming weeks for even more details on these exciting new releases.
It's not really an MMO, but it does have multiplayer aspect to it. Just there's no fighting. Yeah, like you can't die or anything, but it is exactly what WoW kinda is anyway, which is a game that people play just to collect things. It is exactly that. So it depends on your definition of MMO. You can't battle in here, but you collect pets. There is a shit ton of transmog. You have, like, what's the phrase for it? Okay, I'm just gonna say you can have whatever you want out on the lands. Like you can have, I have roughly 40 treasure boxes for inventory space, and I can make more. Yeah, so inventory is like, you can just run with inventory. You'll never run out of inventory. And then there's, you know, achievements, and there's furniture. Also, your own house has like, what we sitting at, 40 floors or something, 60, so a lot of levels. And yeah, there's heavy decorating. So in the land of why do people mainly play WoW? Yeah, it's an MMO, but it's just not technically. It's a decorating game. But this would totally, it would attract WoW players. Yeah.
Releases. Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale expansion.
But yeah, there's
pass
no
launches on
dungeons or
November
anything
20th,
like that.
And the So Delightful update arrives on December 4th. See you in the valley.
Yeah, hold up. I didn't catch that. Oh, was there another redeem?
Book Vale.
And there you have it. From a new expansion pass exploring myth and the stories that connect us, to floating islands that will open up all sorts of creativity in the valley. We're so glad you were able to join us for all the excitement of today's showcase.
Remember to redeem the 2 codes we shared throughout this showcase.
Oh, they're
and
just
the
the
third
same
and
too?
final one right
Oh.
here for unique Dreamlight themed.
Hold up. J jacket.
Items in game.
And stay tuned to our social channels over the coming weeks for even more details on these exciting new releases. Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale expansion pass launches on November 20th, and the So Delightful update arrives on December 4th. See you in the valley.
Nice. Cool. That was some good updates. Yeah. I'm looking forward to a new DLC. Yeah, like I said, it would attract a lot of WoW people because, like, a lot of WoW players, I'm just gonna say it. I don't think most of them give a shit about actual combat. Yep. Like, there is so many WoW players out there that literally play just to collect mounts or pets or, yeah, like, I don't think a lot of them care about the combat. So, like, this would kind of hit that kind of player because you can remove that aspect and just collect, right? But it depends on your style. Like, I love my WoW, I love my dungeons, my raids, all that, but I also do love this as well. And honestly, Disney has gotten way more money out of me in its short time frame it's been around than WoW has. Yeah. which is why I don't suggest it to a lot of my friends, because that means the store is very pricey and that it can taunt you. Yeah. I definitely don't play Disney the way I play WoW, where I like collect so much, but I will collect what I think looks good, or houses I, want to decorate the areas with, but I definitely make sure I don't go after everything. Yeah, as far as like collection, I'll grab all the characters and all that, but I'm just gonna swap scenes. We're gonna hop into Disney. Just give me a sec. I got no game up. Yeah, WoW will never beat Disney when it comes to housing. I don't think any game will ever beat Disney when it comes to housing. No, it's one of the things I do love about this game is you buy it and you just have it. There is no pay to play, no monthly subs. The store is completely optional. Yeah, like once you buy it, you're good. And they do a lot of free updates. So, there is the DLCs, but the DLCs are like once every couple of years. So, yeah, most of what you get is free updates for the game you paid for. Yeah. So, yeah, that is definitely one pro with it for sure. And it's really good if you're a Disney fan. Like, it hits Disney fans very, very well. Yeah, because the stories are stories you've heard so many times throughout your life, right? And they add to them, and yeah. Yeah, it's a good game. It hit at a good time, because when it first came out, it was in early access back then, but when it came out, we were in Shadowlands. And I think it was near the end of Shadowlands, or either the end of Shadowlands or beginning of Dragonflight. And I kind of hated what they were doing with WoW at that time. So Disney came at such a great time. It was the same thing with Animal Crossing, the New Horizons. That shit came around like BFA, I think. BFA Shadowlands. It was such a great time. Yeah. Both of those games came at a time when WoW was seriously suffering. Yeah. So because of that, I threw so many hours into both of those games. Save the day. Oh, we just watched that. Man, I have a lot of shit here. Oh, that's opened. Never mind. Okay. Let's claim some stuff while we're here. DDV socks 2024 claim, and DDV BOW HB 2024 claim, DDV JJ jacket. 2024 claim. Okay, that's all of it.
Keep believing in yourself.
Well, thanks, Fairy Godmother. Let's see what's in the shop. Yeah, it's a good game, Tristan, and you know, it's I will warn you, it will steal your time away from WoW, for sure. But the one thing that it will always have over WoW is the fact that you can drop it and then return back to it whenever you want. Yeah, there's really... There'll be some events that are time limited, like star paths happen pretty frequently. But for the most part, you can walk away for like a month and then come back and be fine.
The sun's shining almost as bright as my money.
It's like, I like to check the store every week, but you don't have to. Like, all those items will recycle back around, and yeah. There's really not too much to worry about as far as, like... I hate using the word missing out, but, like, sometimes events happen where there is cool items that show up. And a lot of the time, if they're, like, Halloween or... Christmas, you know, it is gonna be like a year before you see it again, so. Man, I have all this? Okay. I do buy a lot. I'll wait till I have Minnie. She's my harvester. So my major goal today is we're gonna decorate this house. And, oh, do I have some items? Oh, nice. This is all the shit I redeemed. So yeah, we're gonna decorate this house, and then there is... I think the other one's over here. Yeah, right there. Let's see if I have anything to do for the star path. Like, I got tasks, but, you know, mainly the theme today is just decorating, so. Oh, I like that jacket. Nice. Okay. Clearly, I gotta make a trip to the house. Speaking of this game, I finally 100%ed the achievements like couple of weeks ago. I was like one achievement away for a year. Yeah, it was the Thorns achievement. It takes so fucking long to knock out that Thorns achievement. It's to collect 1,000, but it has to be like the super small thorns. And you would think putting in enough hours that still would get done in less than a year, but fuck no. Yeah, Lion King has quite a few characters in here right now, and Mulan. Yeah, there is both Mulan and Mushu. And they're actually newish characters, the Mulan ones. And then Lion King, there's now 4. Because they just added Timon and Pumbaa a bit ago. And those are actually the videos that I got to edit. Yeah. They would have normally been on the channel probably last week, but I took I took a little bit of time off editing. But yeah. Yeah, those all exist. There are definite some that don't, because that's how they rolled this game out, right? They bring new characters every so often, so yeah. But to be fair, since you didn't start the game when it first came out, you'll have a ton to do, honestly. Like you're not behind, but you will have a ton of characters. Okay, what am I tossing here? I think most of it's getting sold, actually. Actually, I will keep those on me, because I'll probably plant them. Okay, I already knew that. I did not. Yeah, I did not know that that was involving Lion King. But not originally, right? They probably just added a little story line through there later on. Because there's no way Hamlet originally, like, Lion King came afterwards. But I could see them adding, you know, like, that's literally what TV does now, right? Creates these new storylines of existing storylines to have, like, a little, what's the word? Connection between them. Speaking of, I guess I should see what Pumbaa and Timon want. I am still leveling them. I vaguely remember the play. I was never like a huge Hamlet person, so yeah, it's like I remember it, but I don't. Potato puffs. I always write it down because I can never remember all the food and shit. Shiny ever gem. Tortilla. Oh, nice, nice. I like when they want the same shit. Okay. Okay. This way. Damn, I need to go farm up some shiny Evergems. Yeah, I was secretly hoping I had some on me. I can't believe I'm that low. There's another Disney movie I'm thinking of too. This woman lived with 7 other men. Snow White. Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Donald. Oh, I should look at the shop. I try not to because I do a video on it, but we're on. We'll check it out. I just won't buy anything, and I won't tell you if I want to. Because I like to make videos if I am interested in things. But we can look. Because it did reset today. Oh, I have all that. Free? I'll take a free fucking costume. What the? Oh, but we won't right now. We'll do that on a video. They almost got me. They almost made me accidentally, but I do gotta remember to do that. Frozone glider. It's weird looking. I guess we don't really have. Well, there was the snowboard that was technically like a different look, right? Or no, that's the default actually. This might be the first other. No, I think there was a different glider they put in a while back, but I don't know about this one. Maybe if it had a little extra color. I still can't believe that's free. Crazy. I've never seen them ever put anything for free on here. I'm surprised I don't have those because I have Maleficent wings. So there must be 2. Yeah. I was expecting that to say owned. So clearly there are more than one type of that same name. Okay, recommended is stuff that must be a new one because I bought Goofy's stall last week or whenever. No, 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. So that must be a new look. I'm curious. We're gonna go look at it. Snuggly duckling. Okay. The rest I have. It's just bundles. Okay, it's not a bad store. In the sense of I don't want much. Those are the weeks I like. I like when there is a nice thing on there. But they just announced a paid DLC. Like, yeah. The less I like on the store, the better. We were on a mission. What was that mission? I literally just said, oh yeah, the stall. I wanted to see if it's the same stall. No, it is different. Damn it. I'm gonna want it because I think it had a pumpkin. No, I guess it's just orange. I'll ponder it. Okay, well, let's go find Timon and Pumbaa. Where are they? Oh.
Home is where your rope rests, and my rope is resting right here.
They should have been level 10, but I haven't actually played in a week.
My best friend Ralph is a knucklehead, but I love him.
Thanks for stopping by.
No problem. Just be taking some candy. These are my decoration. The fact that I love those for decoration kind of get confusing when it is Halloween. Is that my deck? No. Nice. I really don't need the candy though.
Pitiful.
I did the achievements 2 years ago, so. Okay, I need to find... that's Remy. He always has a daily. Okay, Timon, where are you? Oh, no, that's not you. Well, I'm gonna go see, speaking of Lion King, we're gonna go into their house right now and go see if Timon is hanging out there. Because Timon and Pumbaa don't technically have a house. They just kind of chill over here. Oh, I think I saw him behind. I saw something behind there as I entered. Actually, no, it had to be a flower because it was red. Oh, it was you. But there you go. There's the team, everyone except for the one we're looking for. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go back in the house. This game is a little buggy when it comes to characters sometimes. Still nada. Let's make sure you're triggered. Usually if they're like not on the map, I go into their house a couple of times to see if I can spawn them outside. Or I start going into like restaurants and stores and all that. You'll usually see them in the restaurant if they're there, but the store can be a little iffy. No, I don't see them in here. Hmm. Where's your buddy, Pumbaa?
Ah, what a perfect day for training.
Been a while since I've had them, you know, hide this long. Usually pretty easy to get them out. Jafar, did you kidnap Timon? Oh, there he is. And you know what I've often, like, I'm so certain of this, not just I often believe, but I'm completely certain of it. But I think what causes the characters to, like, vanish like that is the DLCs. Yeah, there's only one right now, but there's gonna be a second soon. And I think that's what causes them to vanish, because I think they, even if you have them toggled on, which is why I like to do that every so often, reset them. But I think they definitely go visit the DLC side. And when you can't find them, and if you go into the house and you're not able to reset them, I think that's exactly what has gone on.
What's up?
Potato puffs.
Wow, thanks. Are you kidding? So long.
Okay, that's done. I love this house. This house here has two versions of it. This is the Halloween version, and then you can just make it a normal 2 days to Christmas? Really? Damn, time flies. Okay. Let's decorate. I doubt that's what we're keeping it at, but I don't want to look at that white wall. Oh, there's a pumpkin. Okay. Floors. Damn, look at that. Oh, it looks so much better in the small little... Yeah, I don't like it now. Ugh, that's hard on the eyes, that black starry one. I definitely don't think they're showing me everything that's orange. Oh yeah, I bought this. I forgot I bought this. It needs to go outside somewhere. Oh, you can't put it on top. Man, all my Halloween stuff must be outside. I could trade these out for... Yeah, to be fair, I do have a lot of Halloween buckets outside. We might have to buy some stuff from Scrooge's shop. Damn, that looked weird for a sec. To be fair, this whole area is decorated Halloween. It has been for, you know, since I got Jack, basically. But, or since I got access to pumpkins, to be fair. Yeah, the minute I unlocked this area, I built this. And this area was literally just this pumpkin garden for a long time. And then Jack came in. And then there was already the pumpkin house here. I just moved it. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. I won't let you down.
Usually the moment when people let you down is when they tell you they're not going to. Mm-hmm.
Good to see you.
I'll see if there's any items I want. But now I'm starting to think I have decorated the fuck out of that area to be Halloween. Sorry, Jack.
Okay, listen. Don't take on too much. We're here. Oh, greetings,
Not what we went to do.
Bye-bye now. Good. Uh-huh.
Oh, I should change into a Halloween dress. Oops. There we go. Not that I need to buy more Halloween things. It looks the same, right? Oh no, it's slightly different. Okay, I'll buy one of each, I guess. I have the Mickey Mouse one somewhere, probably in my house. Did I ever put that out? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay.
Mark me word.
Okay, he really didn't have too much. Well, he has a good chunk. It's just I've been decorating for 2 years, so I think I tend to forget that when I create decorating streams. I'll show you the Halloween room that I have in here. I just don't remember what floor it's on. Third floor. This is the Christmas room. I need to move this log though. I'm always running around it. But yeah, I like the windows. They're my best, or my favorite part of this room. Okay, here's my Halloween room. Okay, so I already had quite a bit of lanterns. I kind of want to change the wallpaper now that I know I have that other wallpaper. Although it does kind of match that window. That's fine. Need a picture or something. It's not really Halloween-y, but... Can that go on the wall? Yeah. Damn it. That might be the only one I have that can go on the wall that is the original characters. Okay. It's a little busier on that side. Okay, well, let's do some Star Path stuff, I guess. I do need to finish the Star Path. I will probably work more on it when the month ends, which is real damn soon. Tomorrow's the last day of the month. Yeah. Which I didn't realize until earlier today, because I was like, oh, how much time do I have to do the Halloween videos, right? And then I realized I had today. Yeah. And it's funny because I knew I was getting close, but then like then stuff happened and I kind of forgot how close Halloween was. Where's the other one? Fuck, who knows, right? Would have just been money anyway. It does get a little tougher when you decorate. Oh yeah, I need to finish this. I meant to finish this the last time. I gotta finish this, this track. At least they let me run over it. Unlike the, if we go up here, there's a little train track over here that I have. You can't... Yeah, see? Doesn't let you. But I will interact with it, show you guys it on the move. I bought this around Christmas time, so if anyone's like, oh, that's cool, I wish I had that, it'll probably show up in like a month or two in the shop. Timon talk. Okay. Guess I could grab either Timon. Which one is lower? Timon. Okay. Like, where are you now, Timon? Fucking Timon, right? Like, what the fuck? Here's to hoping he's at the house. Mm-hmm. And it's always just the three of those. Okay, I'm gonna go in one more time here. Oh, there he is.
Now, this is my kind of day.
Let's hang, Timon. Man, Mickey, did I get a new outfit for you or something? No, that's your magician outfit. It looked new for some reason. I think it's the back piece. Because usually I see him like this. And to be fair, when you see him this way, his back piece looks like it's gold, not blue. Hey, Gaz. To chat about a real game, i.e. WoW, I finally... you and your hate for Disney, jeez. Wow. Anywho, I finally got Arfis after second year and second day 218 runs later. Grats on Arfis. Glad you got him this year. Very nice. Yeah, we'll be back to WoW in a couple of days. Just playing some Halloween type stuff right now, so. Hey, Rosie Star, how's it going? Took me to 1711 pets. Nice. Cool, cool. Yeah, I can never remember what I'm sitting at. I'd have to be in WoW to tell you my number. I don't even know my mount number, honestly. Like, I got to a certain number and I stopped paying attention. You know? Like, I can tell you I'm over 600 for mounts, and that's about all I can tell you. I have no idea what the exact amount is. Same with pets. I can tell you I'm over 1,000. I'm probably quite a bit over 1,000, but I just know I'm 4 digits. Yeah, I just don't even... The game's like... The game is so old, the number is so high, you know? Like, yeah. It just... I just don't even pay attention to it anymore. Hey, Disney Dreamlight Valley is a real game. You pay for it, you play it, therefore it's a game. Agreed. But Gaz is, like, my main game that I stream is World of Warcraft. And yeah, so Gaz, you know, only likes when it's World of Warcraft. I think he thinks I'm cheating on World of Warcraft when I play Disney. Yeah. But definitely, there's a lot you can do in this game. I still think that, you know, like, Gaz is a pet person in WoW. And I always thought he'd like Disney for the pets. But... best Disney film ever was Lion King.
Ms. Rosie Star subscribed to the channel.
Thanks for the sub, Rosie Star. Well, you should play for Lion King then, Gaz. There's 4 Lion King characters in here right now. What am I doing? Fishing? Actually, what do you got for your perk? I do not remember what I gave you.
What's up?
And I gotta say bye to find out.
This village ain't half bad.
Mining? Okay, let's mine. Find gems. Oh, I like when it's that easy. Mine for shinies. Okay, let's figure out where some shinies are. Shiny amethyst, that'll do. Frosted Heights. And Forgotten. Lion King is a good movie, but Frozen is the best. Nice, nice. I'm still waiting for my Lady and the Tramp. But of all the characters, this was probably my most hyped right here. Beauty and the Beast. Yeah. But I love a lot, you know, like I was perfectly happy with just the original characters because I love Daisy. Well, she took a while to come in, but you know, I also love Mickey and Minnie and Donald. And to be fair, Donald, even in the beginning of the game when they desperately needed to fix him because he was like always angry, you know, and that's saying a lot for Donald. Even then I loved him. He's just such a great character. But yeah, there's lots of good characters in this game. It's like, you can't go wrong if you love Disney. Like, if you're not a Disney fan, then you're not gonna really care. But if you like a lot of Disney cartoons, then yeah, why wouldn't you want to level the Disney characters from the cartoons that you enjoy? Plus you get story and yeah. These are not minerals. But... And I don't need this snow anymore. I have so much of it. But... it annoys me to see them there. The small ones aren't so bad, but the big ones, they block so much. Yeah, when are they gonna bring Max in? Eric said dog. So when are you buying a Disney Dreamlight, Gaz? At least over here, there's no $90 purchases, just saying. There is nothing in this game that costs $90 for one item. I still can't believe. I still like I'm still shaking my head at that. Yeah. That is the cost of an expansion. To be fair, I would have bought it if they would have, instead of putting the mailbox on there, made it the black market auction house. I would have totally bought that mount. But the mailbox? Like, come on. We have Katie. Yeah, like, I have, what, 3 toys that can spawn a mailbox? Yeah, it just seemed kind of odd to choose that. Is he with me? Oh, there. Of course, Ursula and Jafar are plotting something. They probably heard about the DLC. They're like, yay, more villains are coming into this game. Aw, why are you so cute, Stitch? Yeah, what? I don't know why I totally even forgot to mention Stitch. Like, yeah. He is right alongside with Beauty and the Beast as far as characters that I was excited to bring into the valley. And he's got like, what is it, two outfits now? Did I get everything over here? Yeah. Hey, Daisy. Aw, they're in the same area together. Aw, so cute. Never buy that? The mount? Yeah. But a lot of people did. That's the problem. The problem isn't whether you buy it. The problem is how many other people bought it, because that means the next big special mount they decide to do will be twice as much. Yeah. On the Chinese side, they had the flying, why am I drawing a blank? The flying spectral tagger. And it wasn't even the right spectral. It wasn't. It didn't even have the armor and shit. Like, yeah. And that sucker's like 2 something. Not even the right one. But the thing is, it don't have to. You can fool WoW players, especially new players. All you gotta do is say Spectral Tiger and they'll just believe it's the right model. Yeah. Okay, Timon, we gotta go back to Frosted Heights. To be fair, I've purposely not bought a few mounts. That's not even the first one that I skipped on. And once upon a time, I would have never skipped on any. I used to buy everything. Yeah. Thank God I got out of that. But the first store one that I didn't buy was the one they brought out just before this $90 one. It was a vendor one. Like, it was supposed to replace the yak, I think, and I didn't like the looks of it. Okay, guys, have a good sleep. Maybe we'll catch you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm really doing tomorrow. I'm gonna do a Halloween stream, but it might be like a few games. I don't know. It depends how long I stream, I guess. But I'll be on tomorrow. It's not scheduled yet, but I'll schedule it after I end. I gotta schedule a bunch of, like, a week's worth, like I usually do. Oh, I was gonna swap to a Halloween outfit. I forgot. Let's do my customized one. And let's change up your hair. You must have orange hair. Okay. And the green does kind of go with it. But don't I have... Yeah, I want the sheep earrings on. Those are my favorite earrings. Okay, and necklace. Let's see. I need a pumpkin necklace. Why does that not exist? What is this? I've never even seen that. That must have been a redeem or something. Okay, I do not want to keep that on you. Okay. Fitness watch. Man, I wish my fitness watch had Mickey on it. What is going on here? What is that? Is that a ring or something? How do I get rid of that? Is that gloves? Okay, there we go. Now we should be able to see the bracelet. Okay. I need more masks. You know what the silly part is? I think I had this set saved. I think we could have just gone to my save set. I betcha I have it saved. But I'm so used to manually doing things. Because that's how the game worked for a long time. Where do I fuck, why do I not see it? Or is it oh, favorites, right? No. What am I forgetting? There it is. There it is. Yeah, see, it's right there. Although, I should totally save this one over it. This one looks better. There, overwrite. Hey, Brandon. You are over here tonight. Nice, nice. How you doing? Cool, cool. I love this item. Small world after all. So you farming anything in WoW? You have Headless Horseman, right? Oh shit, I need to give someone favorite gifts. Who is that? Force of Nature. Oh, Elsa. What does she want? Gumbo, bulgur salad, white impatience. Okay, hold on. I already forget what the food is, other than bulgur salad. Oh, gumbo, that's right. I feel like I might be missing something for gumbo. I feel like there's a seafood in there that I need to farm because I probably ran out. We're okay. One thing I wish they would do with this game is this right here. So the 5th item you see is any spice. Any spice whatsoever. Now, what would that be? That would be everything in here. Every single damn thing that's in this category. And what do they choose? The one I have the least of. That's what they default to. So then I end up running out. Not to mention this is on the DLC side, so I have to, like, port to 20 bazillion areas to get there. And yeah, so what I think they need to do is allow a function where you can choose the default of that item when they ask for, like, any of. That way, I could just default it to basil or ginger, like, yeah. Or oregano, like, got 400 of that sucker. Yeah, but no, they always want the one I have the least of. It just makes no sense to take the lowest pile, you know? Like, yeah. It bugs me so much. Yeah. And it's like, yes, you can take it out and then you could manually, but trust me, that shit gets annoying fast. Yeah. Okay. Elsa, where you at? Oh, there you are. You too, Eric. They always talk and run, you know? Like, good thing I have good hearing. Gumbo?
Oh. Ah.
Man, I need to pick up some white impatience. That one shocks me, honestly, because it's the main valley.
Talk again soon.
Okay, prepare a 5-star starter.
Mulan sure seems happy here. Makes me happy too.
Okay, I think this is a starter. Can pickled herring be a starter? Why? I'm gonna run out. I have to manually. Like, they are gonna make me go broke on that shit. I need to find a 5-star starter that doesn't take the herbs. But was it... Okay, it counted, so we're in the right category at least. But let's make something else. Something that isn't gonna make me manually do that 9 more times.
Seems like this valley brings lots of good folks together.
Sure. Yeah, how many of those? Damn it. Okay, no. No. Okay, here's a 5-star. Okay. Specific items.
Okay.
I prefer specific items. I have not been counting. I'm gonna guess we're at... This is probably number 6. Okay. Okay, we'll go back to mining.
Home is where you're up, friend.
I'm a little bummed that in that showcase they didn't mention anything about moving pawns. There's gotta be an upcoming feature. Like, it has to be. Like, literally floating islands, but no ability to move pawns? Like, there's no way, right? Like, why would they even, like, do that? The floating island thing seems very weird to me. I need to see it in action. I absolutely need to. And more than just like a trailer on it. Like I need it like in the game so I can do it myself. Yeah, because a part of me is like, if it's a floating island, then if I moved a couple of characters to it, can they even, like, get to the rest of the places? Like, what happens? They port from the floating island? Or, like, yeah, I don't know. It seems all very weird. Very unrealistic. You know, not that Disney cartoons are realistic to begin with. But you know what I mean. Jack is so tall. Man. Oh, there's one. I was gonna say this shit isn't even respawned yet. And we're pretty much accurate on that. I think we have one rock. Okay, well, I don't know if anything's gonna be respawned at Frosted yet, but we'll see. Goofy. Sure is, although I never actually understood that line. Yep. All I gotta say about that one. Get fade. I always try to get it though. No! Damn you. I could have had it. I do know what? Oh, why is it so gloomy, the sound? Ooh, been a hot minute since I actually got an item. Nice. Ah, inventory full. What the hell? Well, at least it stays there. Is there something I can just get rid of? Can we eat a flower? No. Oh, I can eat that though.
My buddy Shank is the coolest person you'll ever meet.
What what is in there now. Where do I put the candy? I have a box. Oh, right there.
Great Scott. Forgetting Fluff is now following.
I think it's forged in Fluff bot. like what? How did the bot pronounce that? Like, yeah, like seriously. And they say robots are smart. Like, I'm usually the one butchering names, and I corrected that. No, I have not played that game. I don't think I have anyway. I don't recognize it. But if it's super, super old, anything's possible. Yeah. I might have just putzed around in it or something. What kind of game is it? I guess I could just look it up, but... Yeah, 20 years ago... To be fair, I was playing a lot 20 years ago, because, Oh, is that why you're asking? Okay, I can easily say no then, because... WoW was kind of really the first game I played with people. Yeah. So if that was a game where you played with people, no. Yeah. Definitely not. Yeah, because I played a lot of games back then, but they were all solo. I was playing like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, Dragon's Age, what else? Like pretty much everything. Like before WoW, I was a playthrough girl. Yeah, which is why you see like once WoW started drying up, I started going back to playthroughs. Yeah, that's why you see me every so often playing solo player games, because basically, once BFA came out, I kind of returned the solo player games to my my gaming world. But WoW did steal me for a long fucking time. Yeah, because I used to play so many different games. And then 2004 hit. And from 2004 to, I would say, 2020, I was only WoW. Yeah, they had me so hooked, I didn't even think about other games. I didn't even want to play other games. And then BFA, they pissed me off with the gearing system. And that's kind of when I started juggling games again. Although I will say, prior to WoW, I never felt like I juggled games. I just played what I wanted. I was never in a rush to complete anything. And the thing is, you can't go back to that, because the reason I was never in a rush to complete anything is because it took a while for new games to come out. You weren't getting like 50 new games per month. You know, like now you get so many new games that you can just never go back to that. You just never have that freedom of spare time to kind of just chill and enjoy a game thoroughly. You know, I still do my best to enjoy all the games I play, but you're gonna miss out on some if you enjoy games too much, you know? If you get my drift. Yeah. But I do like that I've returned to that. Like, I'll always love my WoW, of course. But I feel like I've gotten my gaming vibe back a lot lately over the past few years because, you know, because I was always a gamer, not just a WoW player. You know, there's a WoW player and then there's a gamer. And if you are just a WoW player, nothing wrong with that. But I was a gamer. I enjoyed many different kind of games. And it's, you know, while I love my WoW, it did suck to like stop playing, you know, all those car racing games I would play or the puzzle games I would play and, you know, shit like that. Like this game right here, this Disney Dreamlight, such a great game. But if this was 2016 or earlier, it would never get touched. I would never experience this game because I was so hooked to WoW, right? And like I said, it's not even just being hooked to WoW. It's that WoW was so good that you didn't need anything else, right? And unfortunately, when a game is like that, you miss out on good games, you know? Like, WoW is not the only good game out there, but, you know, if a game is good enough, it will seem like it is. I will say though, WoW did kind of just make it easy. You know, like you never had to make decisions, right? You just always knew you were playing WoW. Now it's like I have to figure out how I'm gonna juggle all these games in. Yeah. I try to, when it comes to like the playthrough stuff, my aim is always to like finish a game per month, but then WoW is still in the picture, right? Like, I think I could easily complete a game per month if I just dropped WoW altogether, but that will likely never happen. You know, they will have to shut down servers for me to completely drop WoW. And because of that, it takes me like a few months, yeah. Unless I'm playing a really short game. Yeah. If I'm playing like a 20-hour or less game, I can usually, you know, complete it in a month, but... Which is sad to say, right? 20-hour or less takes a month to fucking do. It's so sad. But that is MMOs for you, right? That's MMOs, plus I got Disney now. And Disney is as heavy duty as a WoW is because it's got star paths. So, and the star paths are, they last, what is it, like 48 days? But the minute it ends, the next one's beginning. You have like a week break. That's it. So in a sense, Disney is actually more severe than WoW when it comes to like seasonal content. Or a ballpark number. I'm not ashamed of my age. 45. I was mid-20s when I started playing WoW. I was 25, if I remember right. Which is why I have so many hours, right? It's why I was able to like play so much of WoW. I was already kind of on my own. I was in college, you know. I was already in a position where I was making my own decisions, so. Yeah, it would have definitely been someone else. Because Shadow Mist, which I'm amazed that you know that's my character name. You must watch my WoW content. I didn't. I totally thought because you came in and you know, you came in on a Disney stream, so yeah. But
I hope you have a good.
are you the catnip dealer? I do have catnip as a currency in here. Yeah, I am a catnip dealer. But anyway, what I was saying is Shadow Mist is like the only place I ever made that name was WoW. It was the second name I originally wanted Mist. Yeah. So Shadow Mist was like the fallback name. Yeah. And then later on in years I ended up getting the Mist name because names started getting deleted. Yeah. Blizzard started removing inactive players. Which I kind of think's wrong, but I took heavy advantage of it and got both Mist and Mystic. Oh, okay. Well, it's definitely not me. Yeah, like I said, I didn't really play with people prior to WoW. Yeah, WoW is the most sociable I've ever been. I'm a very antisocial person. I think the closest to like socializing outside of WoW while playing a game would be like me being in voice chat while playing a different game than the people that I'm in voice chat in. Yeah. Yeah. And then also in the 1990s, I went by Mist. Yeah. Yeah. The Shadow Mist was like I said, it was a fallback name. So yeah, you wouldn't have known me as Shadow Mist. You would have known me as Mist. Yeah.
Mother knows best.
So I'm guessing that was like you guys played that Lineage game then? Since you were asking me if I played that game. It was worth a show to investigate. Nice to meet you either way. Shadow Mist didn't really play with us. We just ran into her a lot. Cool, cool. Well, to be fair, Shadow Mist is, you know, a semi-popular name. Anything with the word shadow and mist is, yeah. Yeah, I remember back in the 90s, Mist was a little more unique. But nowadays, yeah, there would be a shit ton of Shadow Mists. Yeah. For sure.
Everyone here has been.
Keep believing in yourself, and wonderful things are sure to happen.
no, I was totally supposed to stay there. Hence why we ported there. Man, I've only gotten one shiny? Did I see something just spawn there, or what? I swear. I am getting a tad tired, so I might have just seen something that didn't exist. But I swear to God, I saw, you know how the rocks, like, they kind of bounce into place when they spawn? I swear to God, I saw that. But in an area where normally one wouldn't spawn, which is why I was interested. Man, you take so long to... Like, where even are you? Oh, there you are.
Well, I've certainly gone into the unknown.
I think this was definitely one of my favorite items I ever got. Yeah. Probably because I love snow so much. Give me a week, I won't be saying that. Give me a week. Actually, just give me tomorrow, because, like, I know Canada, it's gonna fucking snow like you wouldn't believe tomorrow when people are out in their costumes trick-or-treating. Yeah. And then you'll hear me bitch about my favorite season. Actually, nah. I usually... Like, will you hear me bitch eventually about it? Yes. But it's gotta be pretty damn cold. Yeah. It would have to hit the -40 before I start complaining about it. Or -30. I'm pretty cool with, like, under -30. But once it hits like -30, I'll probably...
Keep believing in yourself.
Need anything from the market? Just
I thought this had an interact on it. Oh no, it's just glow in the dark, that's it. Yeah. So what's everyone up to? Let's see if I need some bananas in here. Oh yeah. No, like I said, it's not me. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of people with Shadow Mist. Yeah. And all my emails are 20 bazillion letters long, so you wouldn't be able to just say it. You wouldn't be the first to, like, come in and, you know, the last person wasn't because of my Shadow Mist name. It was a different character's name. But, you know, people... I think people tend to forget how popular WoW really is, and that there's a lot of people with the same names. Yeah. Plus, you said she was in her 50s. She, you know, I don't fit that profile yet. And I didn't play that game that you were talking about either, that lineage. I think the only, like, online game I played around that time would have been, like, Halo. Yeah. A lot of my games were solo players around that time. But I did have like a group of friends that we played Halo together.
I hope my time here brings honor to my family.
I remember a lot of things from 20 years ago. Like, hell, I know my address from when I was like 8 years old. Which, by the way, is not the same address I have now. so it's not like I remember it because it's never changed. You know, like, it was... I didn't even live in this city back then. Yeah. But I have a very good memory, so... But yeah, unfortunately, I can't help you out there. I've, like, yeah. 1, it's not me. And 2, I wouldn't know even what to suggest to you as far as finding, like, a WoW person from a WoW profile. Yeah. You kinda gotta stay in touch. If you lose touch with your WoW friends, chances are you lose touch. You know? Just because so many things can happen, right? Like, 1, many people don't play WoW that played WoW back in the day, right? A lot quit. 2, hate to say it, but they're older. The inevitable could have happened. I've had that happen with a few guildies myself, so like there is that option as well. And yeah, it's just like if you lose touch, you kind of like, unless you knew them personally. Yeah. But you said that email. Why don't you just email that email address? That's what I would do if you know their email. Yeah. That's like the best thing you could do. And nowadays, a lot of emails are connected, so even if she weren't to use that email anymore, she might still get the email. That's what I would do if I was looking for someone and, you know, like, you know, you remember the email, so... And then maybe you could find out what they're playing, because I'm guessing either they or you quit playing at some point for you to lose access to each other, right? So... Oh, you never played WoW? Well, that's a weird that you would think I was her when they didn't even play this game. Yeah. Like I said, you know, WoW is millions of players. Shadow Mist is just one name out of millions. Yeah. Yeah, it is weird that you would just think that I was her. But on on the morbid note, 50 is still pretty young. She's probably alive. I'm just saying that, things can happen. But I would start elsewhere other than a Shadow Mist WoW profile, okay? Like, I think that's the worst place you could have started because she didn't even play WoW. Shadow Mist is not a unique name. WoW has well over 10 million players. It was sitting at 10 mil 15 years ago. It's definitely grown more since then. Yeah, it's like a needle in a haystack with those facts right there. Yeah.
Remember, even miracles take a long time.
Where's my... Oh, there he is.
Once you can navigate by the stars, they'll always guide you home.
Man, we haven't even gotten a shiny. Why are shinies a bitch? Like, I could speed it up by getting a mining buff, and then we would just complete it. But, more so than anything, after watching the showcase today, I need all the Dreamlight I can save up. Because, if I remember right, that's how you get the floating islands, is by spending Dreamlight. So yeah, I can't spend more Dreamlight on profession buffs. I wish you could buy Dreamlight. You can make it, but I wish you could buy it. I would so buy it. Because I like my profession buffs. I hate that I have to take a break on using them because they burn through Dreamlight so fast. Yeah. I could have just ported, but what do you do? Okay, so I came to the house because I am tired, guys. I am sleepy. I'm gonna call it. Thanks for hanging with me. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll do probably a mixture of things. Every Halloween, there's one game that I play, and we still haven't finished it because I only play it 2 hours every year. It literally takes us a decade to finish this game because I only play it on Halloween. But that one's Costume Quest, and I would like to finish that game this year. But it depends how long I play, but that's definitely gonna be the game tomorrow. And then if like for some reason it completes, we'll swap to something else, but yeah. Or if I just decide I want to play something else, we'll swap. But yeah, so have a great night, guys. Have a good Halloween if you're gonna go out tomorrow. And we'll catch you guys later. Bye. See ya.